Okay, guys, in this opportunity, we're going to review a little bit the concept of evaluating functions with the particular case of piecewise functions that have us think about the domain as well. This is a very simple thing, so let's just do it. Remember that evaluating a function means that you are going to use an input value and use it in the function, solve whatever you have to solve mathematically, and that result is going to be your output. The difference this time is that I need to make sure which of the portions of the piecewise function I have to use, depending on the limits given by the domain of the piecewise function. So we're going to do three evaluations this time. We're going to take into account this function that has three pieces, given that this is the portion for any x value that is less than -3, but between -3 and 0, including -3 but not including 0, it's going to be -2x plus 1, and for any x value that is greater than 0 or positive, the value of the function is 5. So let's begin. If we're going to start evaluating a -8 as the input, -8 is somewhere over here. In this case, -8 is a value that is less than -3. So in this case, this x value corresponds to this piece of the function. So I have to evaluate this function if I am using this number. So f of -8 is equal to 3. This x is 8 negative plus 5. And then I solve this. This is -24 plus 5 is -19. We're done. Now let's continue with this one. What happens when x, or the input, is -3? And I decided to use one of the transitions so that you are clear about what you have to do. This function is telling you that the x values that are less than -3 are going to use this piece. And for those that are -3 up to 0, not including 0, but this one includes -3. And since I want to find out the value of the function at -3, I have to use this piece instead of this piece. So now that we know, let's just evaluate it. F of -3 is -2 multiplied by -3, the one we want to find, plus 1. And that equals, let's see, -2 times -3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And we're done. And finally, f of 4. 4 is a positive number, and according to this domain, the values that are greater than or equal to 0 are assigned this piece of the function. So f of 4 equals 5, and that's it. And we're done. Okay?